Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now today I've got one of Gotrax's new models called the GPro. This is their first three-wheeled scooter and their most expensive model at $899. That price places the GPro in some serious competition, competing with the Segway Max, Highboy S2 Pro, eMove Touring, and Evercross. In the review, I'll show you how fast it can go on the two speed modes it comes with, how long it takes to reach the top speed in an acceleration test, what you can expect for range on some flat trails, and how well it can climb hills. I'll also go over durability, handling, and what I liked and didn't like. The GPro comes with a single 300 watt motor in the front wheel, which is powered by a 36 volt, 10.5 amp hour LG battery. The Pro is rated up to a top speed of 15.5 miles per hour, so let's see if I can hit that. This is the speed test. I've got a full battery, speed app open. There's two speeds. Let's see how fast I can go. For speed 1, I got 9 on both my app and the scooter. For speed 2, I got 15 on the app and 15.5 on the scooter, which matches the rating perfectly. Here's a comparison of the two speed modes. A top speed of 15.5 miles per hour makes the Pro the second slowest in this price range. The Pro is rated to carry a rider up to 220 pounds. I'm 190 and wanted to see how long it would take to reach 15 miles per hour. The acceleration is a little funky. It hit 17 at one point, then slowed down and stayed at 15. It's a decent acceleration, taking just over 8 seconds to reach 15 miles per hour. Here's the difference in acceleration between speed mode 1 and 2. You do need to give a good push for the throttle to kick in, and if you press the throttle too fast after the push, it won't engage. I found I had to wait about 10 feet before hitting the throttle for it to come on with the first attempt. Here's everything I liked and didn't like about the scooter while I did a range test. The balance is quite a bit different than a regular two-wheeled scooter. On the straights, it's fine. It just feels like a regular scooter. Slight turns feel fine. When you make sharp turns, that's where it gets a little bit crazy. For example, just turning left really sharp, it actually forces the scooter to lean right. But the first few miles I was on this, I felt like a rookie. It takes a few miles to get used to. But as far as just going straight, it is very smooth. You can take your hand off and, I have no problem even going around these corners here. The GPro comes with a 10-inch air-filled tire in the front and two 8.5-inch air-filled tires in the rear. And as you guys know, I'm a big fan of air-filled tires. It just makes the ride a lot more comfortable. You also have dual spring shocks in the rear wheel. It's actually a pretty comfortable ride. If you've ridden Gotrax before, it feels just like their two-wheeled scooters. The deck on this is huge. It's tapered, so in the very front, it's skinnier. Towards the back, it's very wide. It's wide enough to where both my feet can go side by side with room to spare. And it's pretty long as well. 1 foot in front of the other. My feet are only overlapping about 3-4 inches. The bigger the deck, the better, in my opinion. Just makes the ride more comfortable. The stem's a good length. I'm 5'11", and I'm standing straight up. Don't have to bend over at all and just can reach out right in front and grab it. It feels solid. I've gone 15-20 miles. Haven't had to tighten it once. I haven't had any stem wobble so far. At the bottom of the stem is a built-in locking cable. Once I put in the code, the cable is released and gives about 2 feet to wrap around a pole and then back into the locking mechanism. The handlebar length is pretty narrow, kind of standard for this, this type of a scooter. I like a little bit wider of a spread. The grips are textured, kind of a hard texture too, to be honest. I just lost my first battery bar. I've gone 2.77 miles with a 14-minute ride time, and I've got this maxed out, averaging about 14 to 15 miles an hour. The LCD screen is pretty large and displays battery life and your speed, so they kind of kept that basic and simple, only giving you the information that you need. It is cloudy right now and I can see it just fine. It's one of the dimmer screens I've seen on a scooter. It comes with cruise control. If you hold the throttle down for 8 seconds, you'll hear a beeping and then the cruise icon will light up on the screen. To take it off cruise, just tap the gas, the brake, or hit the power button. There's a pad on the left side of the handlebars. You have a plus, minus, and power button. When you first turn on the scooter, there's actually a code you have to put in. I actually turn that feature off. If you hold the plus button and the power button for about 5 seconds, it'll turn the locking feature off. This is the first scooter I've tested that has a walk assist mode. Just hold that minus button down for a few seconds and the scooter moves about 1 to 2 miles per hour. So I'm riding on chip seal now, and this is the type of road that just really starts to vibrate your eyes on a lot of other scooters I've tried. The Gotrax, not so much. Those tires are really dampening the vibration. Gotrax has always made just a very solid and durable feeling scooter. for a pretty decent price tag too. This is one of the more expensive models that they have, but it still has that same durable, sturdy quality that all the models I've tried have. I just lost the second battery bar. I've hit 5.62 miles with a 28-minute ride time and still been averaging 14 to 15 miles an hour. Just lost the third battery bar and I'm at 9.53 miles with a 45-minute ride time and still hitting 15 miles an hour for the speed.
Once the last battery bar finally died, I ended up with 11.29 miles with a 55-minute ride time. Now that's only half of what they say it can do at 24 miles. I think you'd have to place the scooter on speed mode 1 and weigh around 150 to get closer to 24. The elevation wasn't that bad at all, with just over 400 feet gained. I was riding on some very flat trails throughout the city. Now 11.29 miles is the lowest range I've gotten in this price range, so they do have something to work on for the next model. The GPro is rated up to a 12% hill.
This hill's about 3 blocks long. It's anywhere from 8 to 10%, so kind of a short and steep hill. Let's see how well it does. Got it on speed mode 2, 10, 12, 13. Steepest part right here, 13, 12, 12, 11, holding at 11, 10, holding at 10, and up over the top. Gotrax has always been pretty decent up hills, and this is the same kind of power I've experienced with 3 of their other models.
The GPro comes with front and rear disc brakes, with brakes on both of the 2 rear wheels. Here's the braking distance on both speed modes, with speed mode 2 taking about 12 feet to stop. The GPro comes with an IPX4 waterproof rating, which means it can handle splashing from all angles. There are front and rear lights for some night riding. It weighs 52 pounds, takes 5 to 6 hours for a recharge, comes with a 6-month warranty, and collapses in about 6 to 7 seconds. Overall, here's what you can expect from the GPro. A top speed of 15.5 miles per hour, a decent acceleration taking almost 8.5 seconds to reach the top speed. Range is okay at best for this price range. I would have liked to have seen another 5 to 10 miles. Hill climbing ability has always been a positive with Gotrax. It can conquer some steep hills. And brakes are good, no complaints there. My favorite thing about the GPro is the build. It feels durable and solid, and Gotrax has got a good reputation for making long-lasting scooters. So there's the takeaway from my review. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hit that like button before you go, and please subscribe for the latest in electric bike, board, and scooter reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.